First of all,
don't encourage
everyone else, I bet you noticed this fantastic Vector mask that we're wearing. Buy these for $10 a mask on the Vector store.
It doesn't exist yet, but it will. Also coming very soon is the tequila in brick. It's a brick and it's painted with tequila on it. It's $100.
Good afternoon, or whatever it is that you start drinking tequila. I'm Matt.
And I'm Mihailo. And today we're drinking Casamigos Reposado.
Now you might be saying, but wait, tequila guys, didn't you already review this one? That's wrong. Incorrect. We actually reviewed the Casamigos Añejo.
And this one actually is a very special blend for us. It was left in my car for 9 hours, and it tastes like leather now. But it was made by George Clooney himself.
Again, what would you rate this one?
Well, considering it's boiling hot,
considering we haven't tried it yet, we should probably do
Well, I tried it multiple times. It's obvious we've tried it before. Honestly, I'd give it a 5 out of 5 if George Clooney himself hung out with us. Otherwise, it's a 3 out of 5 for me. It's not as good as the Añejo.
Well, looks like the verdict's still out on this one, so your move, GC.
Tech news.
It looks like Nvidia is in advanced talks to buy ARM for $32 billion. And while that's a lot of zeros, that's kind of a steal.
It's at least 4 zeros.
Given that Nvidia is a customer of ARM, and so are their competitors, this is raising some regulatory eyebrows.
That's right. When Nvidia wants to vertically integrate, antitrust laws have our back. But when Disney wants to buy up every single cute cartoon character that there is, it's totally fine.
Dude, I told you gotta let this go, man.
The Muppets were in a golden age.
In other recent news, Twitter, again with the Twitter.
What happened was Twitter is now being fined $250 million for misusing people's personal information from emails and phone numbers for the advertising campaigns, coming on the heels of the massive breach that led to a $100,000 plus Bitcoin scam.
Yeah, I mean, they pinky promised it'll never happen again, though, so I mean, I'm good with that.
The problem is, it's just coming down from a long line of misuse of people's personal information from big tech.
Yeah, I mean, Twitter just can't stay out of the news. Yikes. So I guess they'll be ready for our next video, right, guys?
Twitter is having more power than it knows what to do with has been a serious issue. And having them hacked again probably has them with your social security number.
Yeah, and what's worse than that is that Twitter now also owes the FTC over $250 million.
That's wild. They're going to need at least 250 of their egghead scientists to win Who Wants to Be a Millionaire to pay that fine off.
Yeah, the fines would come from violations Twitter made to their 2011 agreement to the FCC to no longer mislead consumers about how it protects their personal information.
So what you're saying is they just messed up that whole part where we protect your personal information?
Yeah, man, they bullshit.
I might have to delete. What
does that mean? In other recent tech news, there's a beef. AMD and Intel.
Beef and tech.
The classic. They're currently battling over production at a semiconductor plant in Taiwan.
Intel's been in a rough spot these days, facing significant manufacturing delays, and they're trying to put AMD in the same spot by taking over TSMC's manufacturing capacity.
Yeah, and TSMC actually has a very limited production capacity, so getting a leg up on this would make a huge difference.
And if this doesn't work for Intel, may I make a suggestion?
Suggest away.
Well, there's a ton of spiders in Taiwan, and you can get TSMC to just put a bunch of spiders in the processor box.
What would that do?
Well, first of all, no one likes bugs in their processors. We know that. And think about it. You open the lid, and then you get hit with a bunch of spiders. You're welcome, Intel. And my Venmo is goku20@gmail.com.
There you have it, Intel. If that pans out, I want some of that money.
Oh, that's fine, but I just need enough money to get a prized horse of my own. And yeah, horse riding is going to be a new thing for me.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Mihailo, soon to be an equestrian. I learned that word today.
And this is
Tequila.
Good night, America.